What's up, everybody? Guess what we have here in my hands? Yes, this is the iPhone Air. We're gonna do an unboxing of this impossibly thin 5.6 millimeter iPhone, and you know, has a lot of buzz around it. People love it, people hate it, people like it and love it. There's everything in between. This is a great phone because it's opened up so much discussion. So let's actually unbox this, take a look at it. Look, this box itself, you're just like, oh my goodness. It looks so nice, and then when you see it here, and it's a little like embossed or pushed up here, the actual phone part, so you can actually feel that. And then here we have sky blue, so you have again the text along here with that and that treatment here. So let's open this up, shall we? Okay, let's go it. First tear. Woo! Second tear. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Okay. And let's do the reveal, shall we? And it's covered with a cover. It's flipped over, but let's put this down and reveal the sky blueness. Wow, in some lighting and even over at Apple HQ, it can look a little, it almost looks a little white, but you can see here just a subtle tint of blue here, right? Subtle tint. You have this titanium polished frame, so you have this glossy, really, I'm just saying it feels classy. I'm going to peel this off here to reveal its 6.5-inch display, and we will turn it on while we're talking, okay? But this is just a great looking device in hand. It feels incredible. When we say 5.6 millimeters, again, no matter what you see in photos, no matter what you see in videos, nothing beats actually holding this freaking thing in hand. And it does feel great. Could I actually use this phone without a case to take full advantage of its thinness? Could I do such a thing? I don't know. We'll see, but there you go, right? The other thing I wanted to point out here before we get to more of the design here, yes, you'll be able to see over here, this is the USB-C cable that comes with it. That's basically it, so I'm going to put this on the side. But let's bring up a friend, okay? Let's bring up the 17 Pro. And the reason why I wanted to, if we look at these different displays, but I don't know. I'm going to give you a few angles and looks at these from the top shot, all right? I'm going to let you get a little different perspective here on the side shot, okay? But when I look at these things, I'm not sure about you all, but which one feels like a more premium design to you? Because when you hold the iPhone Air, it hits different. It really takes you back almost to a slimmer version of the iPhone X, which was a huge, moment from Apple making a more, at the time, revolutionary, bolder design choice. That's what this feels like. This feels like it's related to the iPhone X. I'm not saying this doesn't feel classy. Like, it's nice. It feels great in hand, the 17 Pro, but come on, guys and gals. Look at this thing. This thing is ridiculous. Now, we talk about the design here, what makes it unique. Up here on the top, this is a plateau, but specifically for the iPhone Air, that's where you have the processor. That's where you have the camera components. So everything is housed up here, which allowed the phone to be so thin, right? There is no vapor chamber here for cooling at all. And what's going to be interesting about this is this has an A19 Pro inside, right? So you're getting Pro performance. Without that, I'm going to be curious over time in our actual review, will there be times where it gets hotter than I'd like? Will it get as hot as maybe the previous phones? We're going to have to figure out how that feels in hand. Right now, gripping it, yes, feels amazing. Feels light as a feather, but on the day-to-day, that's going to be something a little different. Now, also here, we do have Ceramic Shield 2, 3 times as resistant to scratches and nicks and bumps and bruises on the front. Then also on the back side here. The other thing is when you talk about chip design, C1X modem. That is the next generation of Apple's own custom in-house built-in modem. Better performance there. Then you also have the N1 chip, which is Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and then a Thread. This is all that connectivity that happens here on this device. Sky blue looks great. Single 48 megapixel fusion camera lens, which has a 2x zoom on it. So it does all the nitty-gritty stuff that you need. I do miss the ultra wide, but is there a way that I could figure out something different with the ultra wide? Well, remember, up here, the center stage camera, 18 megapixel, it does have a wide shot, so all I'm saying is maybe you could be creative. I'm going to try this out in my review to take some shots that give you a wider a wider shot. You'll see what I mean on the review. But overall here, looks great, feels great. This starts at $9.99, right? This does really nudge up the overall general price points of the iPhone lineup. $9.99 for this. That means the iPhone 17 Pro, $1,099 is kind of the base model for the Pro, so they've moved all that up. But the design here is impressive. It's impeccable. Spec-wise, I think, let's be real, what's going to be interesting to put this against? Something like the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge, right? But in hand, this feels better. I believe it's also slightly thinner, but also there's going to be give and take with features and performance based on that. So there you go. This is the iPhone Air Incredible. 6.5-inch display, 5.6 millimeters thin. Okay, so we have that. Let me put this guy down here. And let's reach down and grab for some accessories, because accessories matter with these devices. We have 4 different accessories here with the iPhone Air. I'm going to start, let's start from, in my head, least expensive to more expensive and moving up. So what we'll start with here is the iPhone Air bumper case, all right? This is exactly what you expect, a little throwback from the iPhone 4 days. Look at here, you have the bumper design here. They have bumper cases that match each of the different iPhone Airs. So this one is going to be a sky blue, all right, to match the sky blue of this. So I'm going to pop this on. Let's make sure I'm putting it on properly. Oh yeah, good thing to line it up the right way, okay? And just snaps in place. And there you go. This is the bumper. This bumper case, $39. It's a hard plastic, all right? I can't remember if it's a polycarbonate, but I believe it might be, okay? So don't yell at me, or you can yell at me in the comments if you want to. But this is what it looks like. I like the look of here. It's all blue, everything right now. So $39 for this case. Very cool. Okay, let's bump up a bit and let's look at here the iPhone Air MagSafe clear case, right? So I'm going to pop this open. I did forget to mention, not forget to mention, but we do have to call out that this does have a camera control button on a thin phone like this. So you do have access to that quick hit camera control. Also, the way that the buttons feel have been improved in the cases. I don't know if it's that much snappier, but it does feel a little cleaner. But that's here too. And yes, you do have the action button on top. So this is a fully fledged phone, right? This is not a scaled down phone. This has all the features that you expect to. It's just thinner, and basic thing is the camera is not as extensive because of its design. So let's open up this clear case, okay? And this clear case itself, just to keep things as thin as possible, this gets to 1 millimeter thin when you put it on here. So give me a moment. I'm just going to pop this off. Oh my gosh, can I do this? Oh, there you go. That direction. Pull it off the back. Don't break it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pop on this case here, right? Put on top. All right. This one definitely makes it feel a little wider, I think is more what I feel like. But it's a completely clear case. I want to talk about this as I slur my clear case. Okay, clear case here. Apple logo centered. Remember, pros, it's not centered, and it aligns perfectly with the MagSafe magnets. So from a design perspective, yes, this looks a whole lot better. You're not getting that big fat white rectangle that you do on the Pro. Oh my gosh. This is how it's supposed to look. So yes, for this clear case. This clear case is $49 as an accessory for Apple, okay? So we'll keep that on here for now. We'll keep it on here for now. Okay, let's look at what else we've got here. The crossbody strap here. The crossbody strap here, this is a $59 accessory. I repeat, the cases are $39 and $49. The crossbody strap is $59. Oh my gosh. I do say the case does look nice. It comes in 10 different colors, so you do have a lot of design versatility there, or just how you want to style it. But let's tear this, pop this open, and this is cool. Never seen something like this before. We're going to open it up with Apple's packaging, pull this. It's almost like, and it tells you how to assemble this. So this is actually kind of fun, okay? So let's take this here, and I'm going to open this up, okay? And here you have really 3 elements. You have these 2 little I guess you call them attachments or hooks that go into the actual casing. And all the new cases for Apple 17 lineup, they have these two little spots on the corner where we're going to pop those loops in here. It might be a little hard to see, but they are right here and right here, okay? So let's then also take out the actual crossbody strap. It's almost like a big dog leash, okay? And then this is what it looks like here. Okay, you have adjustment points where you can pull and adjust the length and the tension here, all right, where you have those little silver guys, okay? So let's do this and assemble this all together now, okay? So first part, let's try this here, okay? So I'm going to, oh, this could be tricky. It might be actually easier to do it with the case off because the phone gets in the way. This is a power tip. Maybe I should have read the instructions. Yes. Okay, wait. So we got that. So I've got this first one in, and then I can put the loop through the other hole. Yes. You need to take the case off. This is why we do this here. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay. So first loop attached on just like that. Nice, nice. Okay. Second one, again, let's try and follow the same trend where I went from outside inside. I guess it doesn't necessarily 100% matter, but you kind of want it to match properly. And then I'll pop this one through here. Yes. Yes, I did it. Okay. So now we have these two guys and gals right here, all right? Then the next step is let's take this little snap part and just loop it through, right? And then pop down on there. We'll do the same here. Take this snap on. I'm going to open this up. Okay? And then I'm going to loop it in just like that. Uh-oh. And then now, oh, we're going to pop in the phone, iPhone Air, and there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the sky blue crossbody strap with a clear case. Again, something like the bumper case. This also has those attachment points, but then I can take this and just, you know, slide it on. Slide it over my body like that. And adjust the straps so they line up. And then just carry it around with me. This is cool. This is really neat. And then also, just a little quick detail for people that may not have noticed, this actual strap here, right, there's a little bit of slack here because I haven't fully tightened it all the way, but it's actually magnetic. So if I pull these apart for you right now, all right, and I let go, it just clicks into place, just like that. Let's do it one more time, all right, shall we? Ready? Ooh, you hear the little snap there? That's what this does. Super cool. So that's a look at the strap, the crossbody strap. Okay, so we have that here. Final accessory, yes, there's plenty. The new iPhone Air MagSafe battery. This is $99. Retails for 99 bucks. I'm going to pop this open. You see it here on the front top here, right? Let's take it out. Let's take it out here. This is the type of MagSafe battery you expect, but it is a little thinner. It's wider. This is made specifically. I'm going to need to pop. I want to. You can use it still with the other case and everything, but I'm going to take out the iPhone Air just because I like this aesthetic a little better. But with this MagSafe battery pack, if you look right here, it just pops right on. Boom. And the cool thing about this is made specifically for the iPhone Air. You can see the dimensions, just the size of it. You could technically use it on another device, but iPhone Air, this is what this MagSafe battery was made for. Now, the cool thing about this also is the iPhone Air on its own gets roughly 27 hours of video playback. That gets you, for most people, through the day. With this MagSafe, this iPhone Air battery, that's an additional 13 hours to get you to 40 hours total. So in case you need a backup, this is $99. Throw that in here. And yes, it does make it thicker, but for a temporary charge to help you out, not too bad. But for me, the way that I use my phone, other than being at a crazy theme park all day, I could just go with this phone as is. So there you go, just a look at all the different accessories and unboxing of this very unique iPhone Air. It's fun to hold. I love holding it, and we're gonna do a full-on review and really live with this thing and see how it all comes together. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the full review. It'll be right here on this channel. We'll see you next time. Peace.